Hello everyone, and welcome back to your English learning series. I'm Ms. Lily, and today we're going to talk about something very important, the subject and the predicate. Don't worry, we'll go slowly. And I'll make everything super easy to understand. When we make a sentence, we actually do two things. First, we name a person or a thing, and second, we say something about that person or thing. That's how every complete sentence is formed. In other words, we must have a subject to speak about, and we must say something about that subject. So, every sentence has two main parts. The first part, which names the person or thing we are talking about, that's called the subject. And the second part, which tells something about that subject, that's called the predicate. Asterisk, let's look at some examples. Example 1. The cackling of geese saved Rome. Here, the cackling of geese is the subject, and saved Rome is the predicate. Example 2. The boy stood on the burning deck. Here, the boy is the subject, and stood on the burning deck is the predicate. Example 3. Edison invented the phonograph. Here, Edison is the subject, and invented the phonograph is the predicate. Asterisk, remember usually, the subject comes first in a sentence. But sometimes, it comes after the predicate. For example, here comes the bus, or, sweet, are the uses of adversity. See how the subject is at the end. That's totally fine. It's just another way of expressing the same idea, in imperative sentences. Like commands or requests, the subject is often left out. For example, sit down. Here the subject you is understood, even though it's not written. Thank him. Again, the subject is you, but it's not said aloud. Now, let's do a quick exercise to understand subjects and predicates better. We'll look at a few sentences together and find both parts. Point 1. The cackling of geese saved Rome. Here, the cackling of geese is the subject, because that's what we're talking about. Saved Rome is the predicate, because it tells what the geese did. 2. The boy stood on the burning deck. The boy is the subject. That's who we're talking about. Stood on the burning deck is the predicate. It tells what the boy did. 3. Tubal-Cain was a man of might. Tubal-Cain is the subject, and was a man of might is the predicate. 4. Stone walls do not make a prison. Stone walls is the subject, and do not make a prison is the predicate. 5. The singing of birds delights us. Here, the singing of birds is the subject, and delights us is the predicate. 6. He has a good memory. He is the subject, and has a good memory is the predicate. 7. Bad habits grow unconsciously. Bad habits, subject. Grow unconsciously, predicate. 8. The earth revolves round the sun. The earth is the subject. Revolves round the sun is the predicate. 9. Edison invented the phonograph. Edison is the subject, and invented the phonograph is the predicate. 10. Islamabad is the capital of Pakistan. Islamabad is the subject, and is the capital of Pakistan is the predicate. Well done. Now you understand how every sentence is made up of two parts, the subject and the predicate. Thank you for learning with me today. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and see you in the next class.